Moderating a presidential debate is hard, but it's nothing compared to dealing with the Fox NFL Sunday crew. Terry, Howie, Michael, and Jimmy are the best in the business. And once again, they gave me the business. Gentlemen, here we are again. I know you've been looking forward to this for 3 years to get me in your crosshairs.
You look the same.
Well,
you haven't gotten any older.
Well, but there's a portrait of me getting old in an attic somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk some football. Terry, as you look at this game, what are the keys?
Well, I'll just take one side. I'll just take Atlanta's side going up against New England. And I actually will take a quote from someone on the street. They said, I'll tell you how you beat those New England Patriots. You take 2 linemen that you got that won't play in the game for Atlanta, and you send them right through there and you cheap shot Brady and body slam him. You get early 15 minutes, you get 15-yard penalties and get them kicked out of the game. Wait.
You know this is on air.
I do.
Okay.
I think he does know that.
I'm being animated.
He's letting us know what the people are thinking.
The guy on the street. I didn't say it was me. The guy on the street.
All right, Howie, I want you to raise the level of the game here. You got 2 quarterbacks at the top of their game, Brady and Ryan. How do you separate them? How do you analyze them?
Well, I think the difference between the two, and Brady can do it in a number of different ways. He can be surgical, he can be methodical, they can run the football, they can take the quick crossing routes and beat you that way. 12, 14-play drives, hold the football. For Atlanta, it's all about explosive plays. And can New England stop the explosive plays, force Matt Ryan to be patient? And then that's the key, is will Matt Ryan be patient versus Bill Belichick and Matt Patricia?
So you see how that was kind of intellectual. That was so much better than you.
You didn't say be intellectual.
Well,
you said.
I just assumed you would do it, Terry.
No.
I assumed you would do it.
I actually
Hey, we learned, Chris, don't assume you ever know what's coming out of his mouth. I tell you that.
Now, Michael, I am going to stun you with my knowledge of the game.
Go ahead.
You've got the #1 scoring offense, Atlanta.
There you go.
You have the #1 scoring defense, the Patriots.
There you go.
But some people say that the Patriots' defense is overrated because they haven't faced many top quarterbacks, and when they face somebody like Russell Wilson, you listen to me here?
I'm listening.
31 points they put up on it. So how good is the Patriots' defense?
That's the stats. So what are you even asking us?
It's in the contract.
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing about the Patriots. If you name their defense, if you say they're the #1 scoring defense, if they give me a star player, there's really no star. It's kind of like their offense outside of Tom Brady. But for what they do is they have the concept of teamwork. There is no one on that defense who does not know their value, who does not play to the top of their ability, play in and play out, game in and game out. And anytime you give Belichick 2 weeks to figure out how to take away your top weapons, I guarantee you he's going to figure out a way to get it done. The tough thing is for him now, Atlanta has so many. Which ones do you take out? Who do you put the pressure on in Atlanta? And if I'm the Patriots, I put it on the young players. I take Julio Jones out, and I make Matt Ryan go to the young players who've never been in this situation before.
Here's the thing about it. I'll make a prediction. It will not be a blowout. It will not be a blowout for the simple reason that there's nobody that's going to turn the ball over. Both of them protect the ball extremely well.
That's intellectual, both of you. Very intellectual.
Do you see that?
I see how you do this now.
You always do this.
Are you for or against the nuclear option?
For or against the nuclear during the football game?
No.
Really? I mean, is that what they're calling the Patriots offense now?
No.
How good would that be as a nickname? The nuclear option.
No.
Right. I want to ask Jimmy a serious question, though. I had an interview with Robert Kraft, and I asked him about the culture of excellence that this team has built. Yes, you got Brady. Yes, you got Belichick, but it's 16 years in this league. What are you needling him for? This is serious stuff.
I got a text from my wife, and I looked at it and said, hey,
honey can wait.
Honey can wait, yes, but not long. So how do they do this in a league where you've got a hard salary cap, they're changing personnel all the time?
People ask me a lot of times about, hey, what kind of prediction you're going to make for next year? And I say, go to the top organizations. If you go to the top organizations, the top coach, the top general manager, the top owner, they're going to bring in the right people. And so you can't, players change, with free agents, they go to one team, go to another team. But if you go to the top organizations as far as the head coach, the general manager, and the owner, they will be successful.
And the quarterback.
Oh, yeah. And the
It's a transient league. But if you don't have that to start with, and you just look around the league.
Kind of like the human body. Your back is going to hurt if you don't have a strong core. Bam, there you go.
Bam.
J.J. Watt. Well, I interviewed him,
You know your stuff, man.
He had 4, 5 core muscles. Now, I don't want to rub it in, but while our ratings in Fox News have never been higher, your ratings
You talking about our show?
I'm talking about the NFL in general.
I thought you were talking about our show.
I'm not talking about.
You got
Am I
your
talking
numbers,
to you?
You got your numbers wrong.
Let him finish. Howie.
No, don't let him do this.
The ratings for the NFL are down 8% on average per game. So no, serious question.
Check your stats.
He's right.
The NFL, Fox ratings, our games, our show, through the roof.
Jimmy, there's no I in team.
So,
But here's the question: is there a problem with the game?
No, you know what? I think some of it, political season, has taken
You mean,
on
in
this
other words,
form.
people would rather watch us doing
No.
politics?
We've loaned you some viewers because you were struggling.
Well, we apparently took them.
You
did.
This is a unique year of politics.
We had the election that.
Not just
hurt.
any election.
We've been dealing with domestic violence issues in the NFL. We've been dealing with concussions in the National Football League. We've got our youth programs that are struggling. The percentage of young people, moms especially, will not allow their kids to play. We have a lack of coaching in the younger kids. So all of that is added up. Thus, the NFL now is being forced to take a game now, kind of start to recreate itself in the eye of the public. And they have, you know who they have to win over? They have to win over the family. They have to win over the mom. And so right now, our ratings are down. You can only peak so long. The NFL can only go so long. And Chris, it starts going going down.
See, now that gentleman was an intellectual answer.
Well,
I very much appreciate that.
Stupidity does.
Evidently. So here is the question, though. What about all the breaks in the game? I got to say, I'm at home watching, and I shouldn't say this because I'm Fox Sports. There are too many darn commercial breaks during the game.
I don't
Pace of
understand.
play.
I mean,
Too long.
Don't you buy their products? I
No.
mean, we need to advertise products so that you can know what kind of food to buy and what kind of drinks to have.
I know, but do we need to speed that up?
They're trying to shorten the game.
I think as a consumer or a fan at home watching it, it does get tough with all the breaks. Even as a player, there are times you're like, why is the game stopped? The flow of the game is stopped. And I think we're a society of the most immediate thing. You don't just watch a football game. You're watching it and you're on your phone. Howie's doing an interview, texting his wife. I mean, you do more. Very immediate, very quick to switch over. And I think they need to find a way to speed it up, or you do lose.
You can watch a game if you delete the commercials in 50 minutes. The commercials, on an average, are 45 commercials to a game. 45 minutes, I should say. Right. So to answer your point, there is a problem. But it's still the most watched sporting event in the world.
No, absolutely. Every other sport would kill for your ratings, just not us in news. That's
right.
Hold on.
Did you know that I moderated the third debate?
I watched
Did you
a lot
know that
of
I moderated the third debate?
I know you did.
72
I watched a lot
million
of politics
people
on TV, and you guys just kind of slide the numbers. Those numbers are wrong.
What do you mean?
Our numbers compared to your numbers?
What are you talking about?
Our numbers compared to your numbers.
72 million.
Bless your heart.
For the debate.
You need to add.
You know how many people watched our last Super Bowl? You know how many people watch our last Super Bowl?
I touched the nerve here. How many?
120.
I know. But you have one Super Bowl a year. We had 3 debates. Think about that. No, I have one last question, and it is for you, because this is a special Super Bowl for you. Your son, Chris Long, defensive lineman, Patriots, as a football lifer. Seriously, what does it mean for you to have your son playing as you did in the biggest game?
It's really surreal, and I'm not sure that it will hit me until maybe I'm on the field, the national anthem's played, the ball's kicked off. You have to understand that, I got here 23 years ago. We've been together 23. Jimmy, close to 23. Michael and I had the same defensive line coach, and Chris is more of a peer for over 20 years. My kids have grown up here at Fox, and they were running around this set 23 years ago, tearing the place up and hopefully not breaking a monitor. So they're family. These guys are family. So for all of us, and particularly my wife Diane and me, and Kyle's in town and Howie's in town, and for us to have the opportunity, nothing short of amazing.
Gentlemen, I have
You know
to...
what I say, real quick, you're very good because you touched the nerve and then you softened his heart talking about family. That's the way to bring it back, baby. Chris, great job.
We would love to be on your show every Sunday because I think we could wear you out.
Terry, you already have. Gentlemen, 3 years, Miami, it's a date.
You got it.
See you there.
Thanks,
Here we go.
Always a pleasure.
Air bro.
Air, bro.
Air, bro.